Hello everybody, welcome. I wanted to do my finished projects for July and August, and every time I try and record it something goes wrong. Hi Caroline, welcome sweetie. Let me just shut this curtain because I've got a right flash of light all of a sudden. There we go. That's better. Still a bit bright, but it'll be okay for a while. Hi Jo Beth. Hi Kenny. Welcome. As I was saying, I was trying to do my finished projects for July and August, and every time I try and record something goes wrong. So I thought it's easier if I just come live and I can talk to you while I'm showing you what I've done, and then we can do a bit of colouring if nobody else comes on streaming. So I'll start with my papers first and move my laptop out of the way. The first one is from the Disney Colour-a-thon, which reminds me I've still got to grab the book down because there's one still in the book. And where have I put the book? Oh, nanas. That'll be one I'll have to catch up with another time then, because I can't remember where I've just put the book. Anyway, this was done for the Disney Colour-a-thon. It's from Thomas Kincaid's collection. I scanned it and printed it off so I could use Inktense and watercolours. Hi Pickle, happy Friday. How are you sweetie? I hope everybody's well today. That reminds me, Caroline, how's Ray? Is he any better? So that was the first one. Then I did this one. No, I did this one for the Colour-a-thon. That one I just did for fun. Forget I said that one. This one was done for the Colour-a-thon. And I used shimmer paints and acrylic paints, Inktense and polychromos pencils. So I just about threw everything at it. Hi Pat, thank you. That's alright sweetie, have a good day. So that's what I did for the Disney Colour-a-thon. Then I had a play with Christine Caron's Water Lily Fairy, and I did this one with pan pastels and polychromos pencils. I followed a tutorial for the water lilies in a book I got for my birthday from Connie, which was this one. So Connie gave me this, and inside it it's got a tutorial and step by step how to follow to do the lily pads. Now at the time I didn't have the Prismacolors, so I had to convert it to polychromos, and I think I did rather well with that. Thank you Pickle. Rather striking, isn't it, that red? It's beautiful. So that were another one I had to play with. Then you see me do this on stream with markers. And this one's from Ennis Guerrero. I won this as a giveaway on Belinda's channel. Hi Bear, welcome. Autumn Fairy something. Princess Fairy of Autumn, I think it's called. I forgot to write it down, sorry. So you see me do this one on stream. Then I had to play with the pan pastels again, and I printed off this from My Little Town, but I can't remember what number it is. I think it's 2, My Little Town 2. So that's with pan pastels, pastel pencils and polychromos. Then this is the most recent one that I did on stream, and my screen's flashing out again. What's up with you? I've got every curtain shut in this place. I know the sun's bright outside, but it can't get through curtains. There, I think that might be better. Yeah, this is the recent one that I've done. You saw me do this on stream over 2 nights, 2 days rather. I finished it off this morning and did polychromos pencil around the edge and on behind the cat. Also finished a dress off with polychromos, but everything else is pan pastel. Thank you, Kenny. Now, I had this bought me for my birthday from Shannon, and I've done a few pictures in this. That's the first one. First I did the female blackbird. I used ink, distress ink, pastels, and I used polychromos. No, I didn't. I tell a lie. I didn't use polychromos. I used Inktense, and I used Caran d'Ache Swiss colour. And I carried on over the other side with the same colour layout and did the flowers and the leaves exactly the same as that one. So I treat it as a double page. Then I did, oh, this isn't stuck together again, it were this morning, and it looks like it has again. There we go, this one corner that keeps sticking from me glitter. This is one I did on stream with the mica powders. Sorry, I can't remember what they were called then. I got these for my birthday from Mousy Deb, and I wanted to test them out. So I did the flowers. Now I can't remember if it were this flowers I did with them or whether this were the body powders that I used. So if somebody wants to enlighten me, that'd be good. Hi Rochelle, welcome. Because unless I play the video back, I can't remember which one I did for which. And then I did this one with the teapot, polychromos again, and Inktense. Background is Arteza glitter pen, and then I put double-sided tape down and covered it in glitter because I was trying to make a straight edge and still made a mess on it because it went off. No, I don't remember either, Kenny. I'm terrible in my memory. I thought I got everything wrote down ready before trying to start this at the beginning of the week. I've made notes and I can't find where I've put it. So that was from the book that Shannon bought me for my birthday. Then this is from the lovely Kenny, along with this one and this one and this one and this one. I was rather spoilt by Kenny, and she got fed up of me to keep saying thank you and thank you and thank you and she had to tell me to shh, And I also got the eraser and the AFMA sharpener from Kenny. Hi Katie. That's alright, sweetie. So these wonderful gifts for my birthday were all from Kenny. Pickle remembers. The 3 flowers were body shimmer. Thank you very much, Pickle. I don't know where I've put my notes. I've looked everywhere. I'm sure one at Cats has hid them. But anyway, I haven't coloured any. I'm half coloured pictures in them, so I'll put all them out. Wait a minute. And we'll go to Joanna Basford first, because this was the first one I coloured in on the day of my birthday. And I did that one as a test page to see how the pencils laid down in it. Polychromos again. Hi Mousy Deb. Enjoy your coffee. I know you did, Kenny. Everybody got a lovely surprise, didn't they, with that sharpener? Then I did this one with the cake. Again, Polychromos. And I think that's the only 2 I've done in this one. Yep. And this is Summer Nights. And I've done the title page. Come on, fingers. Thank you. That's not finished yet. That's not part of the finished one. And I did the door to the secret garden, because that's where I'm saying it is. You go through this gate. Hi Bethan, sorry I didn't see you come in, sweetie. In my imagination, you go through this gateway to the secret garden, and I remember reading that book when I was young, and I thought it was totally fascinating. The imagination of finding a secret door in your garden and going through it to another world. It just amazed me. So as soon as I saw this picture, I thought, that reminds me of that book I read when I was little. So that's where I've coloured it, like how I remember the book, near as I can. And this Summer Nights book, every page I'm hoping to do in this colour scheme. I've never seen the movie, Bethan. I've only read the book. So that's what I've done in them ones. And then the ink house. There's quite a few in these I've done. Hi Sue, welcome. Where's my first marker? There. Right, I did Freddie. Everything in this book is done with Inktense pencils, and then if it's needed touching up any, I've used Polychromos, but very little. Where's the next one? I did the teapots. Then I did Charlie Cheetah. Thank you, Kenny. Awesome Bear. That's what we like to hear, that somebody's got a good deal. Then I did Huxley. I tracked them as a double page again. Then I did Shelley, Mary Shelley. I'm really happy our shell came out. Just kept putting green over brown over green over brown until I got the depth I wanted. So there's like 3 different greens, there's 2 different browns, and I just kept layering it until I got a good depth of colour to it. That's really good. You try out them 12 and I bet you get hooked. You'll want the others. Thank you, Sue. The thing with Inktense is you can layer and layer and layer as long as you wait for every layer to dry fully before you put more on. And it's very good for putting depth in. I think I did 5 layers in total on this one just to get the shell. So I'm really happy with how that came out. Hi Selena, welcome. Then I did Francois with his radio. Hey Shannon, she's here, look. I'm afraid I've already gone past your book, sweetie. I gave you a mention and you weren't even here. So I did Francois and then I did the cat, which doesn't have a name, and I tracked that as a double page as well. Did them both on the same day. And then I did the twins, which I did on stream. That's alright, Shannon, I'm only joking with you, sweetie. I put your book up first after Loose Papers. Right, so I did the 2 twins on stream and I really enjoyed doing them. There is glitter on his glasses, on both of the glasses, but I don't think you can see it because you can never seem to catch glitter on a camera. Even when you take a photo, it just don't like playing. And then I did Louis. And that's it for this book so far. But it's nearly finished. Oh, forgot. I've got some more branches to finish on Prunella and then she's finished. But not far to go now, look. It's nearly all done. And then I'll be able to do another video, if it works this time. So, I'll just quickly recap for Shannon, seeing as she were late. And most of these you've seen, Shannon, like that one recent that I've done. This one I printed off and did with pan pastels because I was testing the pastels for something else other than doing faces. This one you saw on stream and did with the markers, and then this one I did off stream. I don't think I filmed this one because the video were playing silly again. But this is Water Lily Fairy by Christine Karen, and done with polychromos pencils and a little bit of pastel. And the lily pads I did from a tutorial from a book that I got for Connie for my birthday, which I can't find at the minute. Where is it? There. So that was that one. It's a brilliant book, this, by the way, if anybody's thinking of getting it. It's got a lot of ideas and shows you step by step how to do things. From glass. Hi Michelle, welcome. It shows you how to do different coloured glass, which in turn gives you an idea how to do crystal, leaves, roses, things like that. This one you'll remember from the Disney Colourathon, and I used acrylic paints, shimmer paints, Derwent Inktense and polychromos pencils. It just about had everything thrown at it. And this one I did just for fun, Mickey and Minnie, with Inktense pencils again. So that's my work so far. Oh, I best show Shannon what I've done in a book. This is what Shannon bought me for my birthday. I did them two, Shannon. I did them as one complete page. I was trying to remember exactly what I've done, but I've done pastel and distress ink on the background. I used Swiss colour on the flowers because it's a nice light colour. You can't get this kind of light colour from Inktense and Restway Inktense. So I did them two. And then I did, oh, pulling me tabs out. And I did then too, the teapot and the flowers. That's all I've done in this one at minute. Stay there then. So took all these off now so they don't stay stuck to pages. So that's as far as I've gone in this book so far, Shannon, but it's a beautiful book. And I got a nice surprise gift 3 days ago, I can't keep track of my days. And I got these, but I can't share who I got them from because that person wants to stay anonymous. And I've got to respect their wishes. So I've got a set of Prismacolor Premier pencils that I can now follow all the tutorial in the book that Connie bought me. So I'm happy about that. I'm steadily getting used to how they work because I kept trying to do it same as polychromos and they don't work like polychromos. So thank you. So like I say, I kept trying to do this video for finished project can't get my words out, finished projects for July and August, and every time I've tried to film this week something's gone wrong. Thank you. That person has I've said thank you more times than she knows how grateful I am. So that's it. That's my birthday gifts. Apart from Caroline's has coming on slow boat from China, so I'll share that again when it comes. So I don't think anybody's come on to stream, have they? If not, I'll do a bit of colouring if that's alright with you guys. I haven't had a notification that anybody's on. Just make sure, because we're coming up to 5 o'clock. No. Nope. No, nobody's come on. So, right, I shall pick something to do then, and I may as well pick it out of this book, seeing as it's top of pile. And I'll see if there's anything we can follow in here. So let's have a look what we got. Do some flowers. That's all right, Caroline. Thank you for nipping in. Is any of them flowers. You watch, there'll be none of these flowers now. Never mind. We don't have to follow a tutorial today, but like bluebells, sunflowers. Fuchsia. Crocus, no. Seems to be every other flower but. So, right, colour it my way then. They do pickle, they do, and for that I'm very grateful. Right, so I want to go light, I think. So I'm going to pick a light yellow and medium orange, and I think I'll have a red orange for shading. So I've just picked 3 colours at random. I've picked Deco Yellow, Spanish Orange and Poppy Red. Bethan will be happy, will she? Why is Bethan colouring flowers? You're welcome, Selena, and thank you. Just put a light coat of red right in the centre here because it's going to be quite dark in there. It's got a lot of petals bunched up. So how is everybody this Friday? I know I've already asked, but I've not had a chance to look up and see what everybody put. We've had a slow day today. Okay, Shannon. Can you see that okay, or am I still too bright? I don't know what's up with this camera just lately. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit as well. Are we going? Have you zoomed? Thank you. That's better. Yeah, I'm zooming. I'm also trying to find out why I'm so bright. Turn brightness down a little bit, see if that'll help. It's a bit better, isn't it? Seems a bit bright, and I've got every curtain in the house shut, so I'm not getting any what do you call it? Any flashback. It seems bright. Right, so back to Poppy Red, and I'm putting it in just where the petals overlap, and I'm only putting a very light coat down. Well, that's good, Selena, if you're finding a way to cope. Ian's found diamond painting as his escape, and he's enjoying it. Oh, I'm glad to hear you saved your book, Bethan. I can't wait to see that. She did. She got chicken noodle soup on her book, but she's managed to rescue it, so all's good. I'm just putting this poppy red right at the base where each petal leans on another. And I've found for me it don't work very well if I go straight in with a medium pressure. I have to do a light layer first and then work back up to put dark in again after. I'm following them lines there that's been drawn in. Rest I'm keeping close to the petal. If I go out with an heavy hand to start off with, then I tend to go too heavy with every stroke after, and I put too much wax on. So I found this works better for me. And with any colouring, there's no right or wrong way. You just do what's easier for you. And as long as it gets results you're happy with, then that's all that matters. Just quickly put red on all these petals. There would be a mountain of petals, wouldn't there? I also haven't put my glove on. I'm going to have to put that on in a second. I can feel it pulling now. Stop now before you damage yourself again. I'm just going to put my glove on, guys. Oh no, Rochelle. In a way I'm glad I'm not the only person who's clumsy, but I don't like to other people being clumsy and damaging the books. That's all right, Connie. strand and bring in just a random bit of red up, mix it in. And then I'm going to go to the Spanish orange and come over the top of the red in little circles and just bring it up a little bit. Hi Bunny, welcome. I don't suppose you can save it with acrylic paint, can you, Rochelle? Oh. I can understand why you threw it away though. I'd be the same. You get frustrated with yourself. Just turn a little bit. Hi Camille, welcome. It's a bit of an impromptu, this one, because I wanted to share what I'd coloured for July and August, and I've been trying all week to do a video and it weren't working, so I've done it as a live stream instead, so it's at the beginning of the stream if anybody wants to watch it back another day and see what I've coloured so far. And then because nobody's come on stream yet, I thought I'd do a bit of colouring while I were here. That's great, Bethan. That's all right, Kimmy. Thank you. Okay, Connie. This time, deco yellow. On some of the petals, I'm not going to go right to the edge. I'll leave them as a white highlight. Thank you, Bunny. I just picked 3 colours at random. Now I've laid colour down, now I'll go back to the middle colour and deepen some of the colour on it, not touching the yellow or the edge that I've left white. I know these colours work well together because in the same colour family. Red, orange and yellow, they'll always work together. So it won't matter which red, which yellow, which orange I grab, it'd still mix well. Right on there. Hi Shanda, welcome. That's alright, Pickle. It's what I do all the time, listen and colour. While ever I'm awake, it's what I've got to do. Colour, colour, colour and colour. I can't just stop. Listen. Deepening some of these reds. What's wrong with them, Deb? I know they're better if you do lots of light layers rather than pressing on and trying to blend them. There's a YouTube channel for Spectrum Noir for Crafter's Companion. Search that out and there's a video that shows you how to use the Spectrum Noir colour blend. I know it's mainly a case of putting colour next to each other and lightly rubbing over it, but that's about all I know, I'm afraid. Right, now I'm going to find a light brown or a medium brown to put right in the depth of the flower. Terracotta, that'll work. Right, where it's just, you can see right into depth at petal, I'm just putting a line of terracotta and I'll deepen it a little bit. Thank you, Connie. Hi, Nick and Tina. Welcome. It does a bit, doesn't it, Shonda? I think that's the one that's built in on mine, that keyboard. I keep stopping and looking at my screen. I've got the 32-inch monitor outside of me so I can see what I'm doing, and I keep looking at the screen to see what the flower looks like and where it might need more depth. Like, I've added all this depth at the front here and I can see that it's got nothing here where it needs it on the sides. You might be better with Zest it then, Deb, to blend it out a little bit. I know them at Crafter's Companion use their version of Zest it with them pencils. So I'm going to do the same again at this edge here. And just add a bit of depth where that petal's laying across the others. and then into this bit, do the same again. Needs a bit just on that. Hi Karen, welcome. Thank you, Bethan. They do help, don't they, Shonda? Hi Faith, welcome. Right, so now looking at that flower, I've got all the depth I wanted at the front, but there's nothing showing at the back. So I'm going to deepen this little bit here, and that'll lift that petal away. And same on this back edge here. I'm just doing a V in between the two petals, and then I'll bring a line down. I just want a little bit where this frill is, and it separates it from the back petal. And separate that one as well. Forgot this one. And this centre wants darkening because it's way too light, so I'm going to colour that in. Deepen that. And I think that's about it, because most of the depth's going to be at the front because you're looking at it. You'll not have so much depth at the back because all the other petals are in the way. You're not going to see way down deep into the flower. So that were it for terracotta. And now I'm going to take another red, this time permanent red, and I'm just going to put a few strands here and there just to bring down through the orange, just to break it up a bit. The ones that's laid down, I'm putting a few more stripes in, just very thin. Thank you, Sunday. I was the one who started the first video with video within video, and now other people are starting to use it too. Thank you, Katie. I'm not buffering this end. Is anybody else buffering? A few light lines in that one because it's laid down, and same with this one. And because these are flat, you see more veining in them, so that's why I'm adding these light lines. No buffering, that's good. You might have to refresh then, but Deb, looks like it might just be you who's buffering. Oh. Just try OBS. That's all I'm streaming from. Thank you, Kenny. Are we working now, Deb? Right. Put the colours in. No, we know that's no fun. Ian does that. It's because he's had a bad day with that today, that's why it were on my mind. It's me and my silly brain. Right, so go on to let's have a look. Let's do a blue flower. That one. What's that one? Caribbean Sea. That sounds like a nice blue. And a bit of periwinkle, I think. What we've got over here. Sky blue light. Right. Start again, Deb. That sounds good then, Faith, if it works for you. Right. Pick deepest blue again, it's periwinkle this time. And I'm just going to repeat what I've done on the other one. Put a light layer close to the petals. Just following the lines as well. When they spike up, I put a line in as well. Line under there because it's folded over. Just on the edge of there because it's got the one leaning on it. Just turn it a little bit. There we go. Again, after that one. It's nice blue, this. Quite a few more petals on this one. Or at least it seems it while I'm colouring it. got that bit there. I think I've got it all this time. Right, change to the other one. The other one is Caribbean Sea. Seems similar to the other colour. So everybody colouring at the minute. Have you started a new project? Are you finishing a project? What are you doing? Hi Kathy. Welcome. Frog in Summer Nights. Which is the frog? I know I've seen the frog. Can't wait to see it then, Shannon. Rita Berman. I've heard of the name, but I've not seen any of her books. Is it a big page then, Kenny? Or are you just savouring it and taking your time? Wow, that's a big book. World of Flowers. Lots of little tiny leaves, isn't they? Why not, Shannon? Could be beautiful. And what are you colouring at the minute, Bethan? Are you still colouring the page you've rescued? Or have you finished that one now? Oh, right. What you doing? Trying to finish all the book? No, don't. Just colour the squirrel. You'll be fine. Yeah, can't wait to see that, Bethan. Okay, so have a good evening. See you soon. You too, sweetie. Take care. And thank you for the thumbs up, guys. It's much appreciated. You're looking for a Spider-Man blue. Has Licklands told you to colour a certain picture? Pickle. Oh right, different. I look forward to seeing that one then, Pickle. Just 'cause one came out looking like poop don't mean to say the other one will, Shannon. Practice. Wow, markers. Awesome. What you done, printed it off then? Or are you sacrificing a page in a book? What's an ergo soft? Oh, is Michelle going? Bye, Michelle. Have a good evening. So will the squirrel if you do it. If you've already done it, then put your picture up and we'll be able to see. It'll be amazing. You've got little faith in yourself. As well. Have I already liked it? Well, that's all right then. It must have been a good squirrel. I haven't got a clue what they are, Bethan. They're just flowers. I don't know names of flowers. Only odd one or two. Oh, Shannon. There's no such thing as a wrong blue. It's just the blue you didn't want. Again, I'm leaving white edges on some of the petals. Sometimes I get this urge to cover every inch of paper. Like Caroline's shown me, you don't need to cover every little bit. You can use some plain paper as white highlights. And she's right, it works. See, Shannon, told you the squirrel would have been alright. It's you don't like it. You're too hard on yourself. Kenny likes it. That could be possible, Katie. Just turn it a little bit. Not getting too dark in this corner, is it? I have to either open a curtain again or put lights on. that one, won't it? And I think in there. Forgot where they were. Right, I'm gonna go with indigo blue, sorry, indigo blue, not Indian blue. And same again, I'm gonna put just a fine line down in the depth. Just in that V. Same again on that one. Yeah. Doing light and light to medium. Stay safe then, Kathy. That's alright, Connie. If you're wanting to get off to sleep, you can. Thank you, Pickle. How would I compare them to Castle Art? They're a very lot softer than Castle Art. There seems to be more pigment in these Prisma than the Castle Art. Some of the yellows and the oranges in Castle Art have got good pigment in, but you find the reds tend to be lacking. They're more pinks than they are reds. The light greens are nice in Castle Art. I like them. I've not really used greens apart from 3 so far with Prismas, so I can't tell you which ones I like best on them. I love that Prismas have a lot of greys, a lot of variety of greys as well. Other than that, I can't really tell you anything at the minute because I'm just getting used to them. I suppose every pencil brand has its own place, because I like the Artisas more than I like the Castle Arts. The Castle Arts seem to work well layering like polys do, but I find the polys seem to layer better, if that makes any sense. The Artisa, I like the creamy colours. How dare I what? Say I like Artisa better than Castle Art. I do. I like the Artisa better than Castle Art. Okay, Castle Art's got 120 colours, where Artisa's got 72. So yeah, Castle Art's better for having 120 colours you can pick from. But when it comes to pigment quality, the Artisas are better. And while my wrist and my hand keeps playing up at minute, so far these Prismas are working brilliant for me, because I can't put any pressure on. So the polys are being a bit harder. I can't colour as long. So I'm enjoying learning how these work at minute. I do love my polys because I learnt to layer way before I learnt to blend. Yeah, Connie, that's another factor as well. It depends on the paper. Thank you, Connie. I mean, when it comes to the metallic pencils, then I tend to go more towards the cheaper brands, the nondescripts that you get from your corner shop, till I get to try any of these new Derwents, because they're supposed to be marvellous. So yeah, I'll update you on that one at some point, which ones I like best. I've got the Crafter's Companion metallics, and I like them. See, I don't know what ergosofts are. I've never heard of them. Now, see, if we're talking watercolour pencils, then that's totally different, Shannon. Because if it come down to watercolour pencils, then I like the Caran d'Ache Swiss colour, and I like the Arteza. Thank you, Kenny. You find that though, Kathy, that's what we're having so much frustration over. Every time I followed somebody who did tutorials, it were always Prismas, and I didn't have them, so I couldn't follow tutorials. Okay, night, Connie. See you soon. And I think no matter how well a colourist they are, I think they just keep going for Prismas because it's quick and easy and they can do tutorials quick. Well, I think that's the only reason they pick them. And I do like watching Olivia because she uses polys and Prismas. She alternates between the two. Forgot that bit there. You think so, Kenny? Get in there. There's some room for improvement at the minute. Still have to remind myself to stop trying to layer. But other than that, I'm enjoying it. And once I've got time and I can follow some tutorials on how to use the Prismas better, then I can practice more. You can't say that anymore, Pickle. She is amazing, Bethan. I love watching her colour. That's about it for shaded on that one. Not missed that front, have I? No. Just a little bit on that edge and that edge there. That one that I forgot. Hi Amanda, welcome. Exactly, Katie. She can't say she don't do pencil anymore. Right, that's that one then. And I'll do one more and then I'll call it a stream. I think I best put a light on first because it's getting awfully dark. There we go. Right, so now I can pick a purple, mix some pink in it. So what should we have? That one. And possibly a light peach. Don't like peach. About that's peach beige. I don't want peach beige either. Eggshell. That one. That one. Right. Just grabbed 3 at random. It might work, it might not work. Let's have a look. Sorry Deb, can't help. Put a bit of point on this one. On screen, yes. Jolly good. Okay, Jo Beth. I forgot to say I've picked Parma Violet up. Hi Erica. Bye Kenny. See you soon. Right, now see if this will work then. This is blush pink, an unusual colour to go with purple, but we'll see how it works, because flowers are not exactly perfect, are they? Well, they are to nature, I suppose, but you get all random colours. That's awesome, Shannon. Right. Don't like that one. Let's change colour. That's better. For this one I'm doing now, I've got Parma Violet, Blush Pink and Lavender. I put the Parma Violet down first and then I put the Blush Pink up to it, but not over it, because if you put it over it, it muckies it. And then I'm blending both colours together with the lavender. Leave your top edge of each petal uncoloured so it adds highlight to the flower, and that's all I'm doing. That's what I'm having to retrain myself to do, Deb, because I've got the urge of covering every bit. Thank you, Bethan. I kept saying to Caroline, how do you get your hair so light? How do you same colours and mine keeps getting darker and darker and darker? And she says, because I leave white. Oh, right, well that's why then. Hi Q, welcome. Hi Victoria. I'm not long till finishing, I'm afraid. Thank you, Q. Right, so now I want a dark purple, violet, or we can go indigo again. If I can remember where I've put it. Oh, violet blue, that'll work. Yes. That's it. Just them little nicks in top of the flower. That one there. There we go. Zoom back out. There we got 3 flowers. Purple, blue and orange. Blooming heck, Deb. Somebody's messed up big time then, aren't they? Thank you very much, Kathy and Shannon. I'm glad I've caught up with you as well. You're welcome, Shannon. Thank you, Jo Beth. This were an impromptu, and at the beginning of the stream I did show what I'd coloured for July and August. I've been trying all week to do a video and it kept going wrong. So if anybody wants to go back in next couple of days and just have a look at beginning of video of what I've coloured so far, you're more than welcome. Thank you, Deb. I think the orange one's my favourite as well, where the blue one's a close second. Thank you very much. So, have a good night or a good day wherever you are, and I will see you on Sunday. Take care, everybody. See you soon.